The Giants vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 1-1 home.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Winker is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Yasiel Puig is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Batting third.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Hit in the air to right field. Irvin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Drew Smyly is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Smyly peers in and delivers.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
A 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
So that will bring in Byron Buxton. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
1 and 2.
Gonzalez, the runner at third with no outs. Bouncer to the left side. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gray ready with the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Taylor Heineman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Winker is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
The pitcher, number 18, Drew Smiley.
Standing in now, Drew Smiley. He pops it up. Senzel over to his left, and that retires the side. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, but then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So stepping in, Phillip Ervin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Ball 1.
Yep, 1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the second out.
Batting set, no outfielder, number 44.
Set to get his day started, Aristides Aquino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder.
Now in the box, Carlos Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 1-0 home. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And the walk.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Irvin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Reds 1. Stepping up now, Sonny Gray, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Sonny Gray.
First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Flores.
Onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1. One out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting. Shortstop. Nick.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Road. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in and try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Popped up. Longoria moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Full count, 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Evan Longoria.
Number 10.
Here's the pitch.
Longoria.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Fouled off. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Casale is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Drew Smiley. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Aquino will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco, and the deficit remains 5-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Leading off for the Reds.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
This is flared out towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Nick.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Smiley comes set. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Lays off 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail 5-2. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
But he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Moustakas, playing here in his age 31 season, was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Reds are down in order, and it remains 5-2. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's in.
The 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Popped up. Suarez has a play. One out.
Up next to the Giants. The first base.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. One run in and one gone so far at the center. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Taylor Heineman as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed
The
out.
second baseman, Wilmer Suarez.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Way the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Amir Garrett is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Into the box now, Drew Smyly. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Ervin. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Aristides Aquino is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Kurt Casale comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tucker.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 2 out with a man at first. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds lead 1, and it remains 5-3. Robert Stevenson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2-2 one more time.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Nope.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Sean Doolittle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And it's 1-2. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Nick Senzel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Still 1-2. Here it comes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the 7th.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
First pitch on its way. Evan Longoria is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. Both runners are in to score on a clutch at-bat that time as we are tied at 5.
Now there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
GRACIAS is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. To the plate now, Taylor Heineman swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
This pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Liner towards second. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Derek Rodriguez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Derek Rodriguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Second stands by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 delivery. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 6.
That'll bring in Phillip Irvin. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here, and Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
0-1.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-1 gets him out in front on a good changeup. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Casale is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And no, he can't make the play. Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Ciani will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing left and batting 9.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now the pitch. Yasiel Puig is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0. Line towards center field. Winker is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more. So coming to the plate, Michael Ciani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first down.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Jesse Winker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Nick Senzel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.